Hey everyone, I'm Josiah. Welcome back to the channel. On this channel, my family, along with my retired parents and my digital nomad brother, we document our travels living abroad. We've lived outside of the United States for 3 years now. We reside in East Africa. Currently, we're on the beautiful island of Zanzibar. The real photos are even better than my background here, but the water is that blue. It's amazing. And so I wanted to show you guys the top questions here that people have about the new mandatory travel insurance that Zanzibar issued. I believe it was October 1st of this year, October 1st, 2024. So some of you who are not residents, you're coming for tourism and all types of things. And if you're not a resident, you have to purchase mandatory travel insurance per the Zanzibari government. This is just for Zanzibar. And so we've lived here for 2 years now, specifically in Zanzibar. And so we see these updates such as these, and we thought that this was worth sharing with you guys. So with no further ado, let me share this with you with my screen. I'm using ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT, OpenAI, or Google. Always remember that OpenAI and Google, actually, from which it pulls its sources, can make mistakes sometimes. Okay. I'm going to include the sources that I'm using inside of the gray video description so as that you guys can check out stuff like where to buy the insurance and things of that nature. Okay. So I'm just going to summarize some of this here in my search. Here's some of the top questions people commonly ask. So is the insurance mandatory for all travelers? It is mandatory. The insurance is mandatory for all foreign visitors entering Zanzibar, regardless of nationality or the type of visa that they hold. Okay. This one is critical here. How much does the insurance cost? Adults 18 years and above, $44. Children 3 to 17, $22. Infants 0 to 2, free of charge. So some of the things the insurance covers are emergency accidents, repatriation, um, personal liability, and other things that are in more detail on the websites that again that I'm going to list. This is just a general overview to get you started in case you hadn't heard about any of this. How do you buy it? You can buy it online before, of course, you travel, because again, to repeat, it lasts for 92 days. So you can get it ahead of time online. Otherwise, you'll just purchase it at the airport wherever you land in Zanzibar. The insurance can be purchased through ZIC website, that's Zanzibar Insurance Corporation. Point five here, we're just moving right along. Is the insurance valid for multiple entries or just one visit? The insurance is valid for the duration of your stay. Again, up to 92 days. If you plan to stay longer or enter multiple times, you may need to purchase additional insurance. What happens if I already have travel insurance? Well, it's a separate requirement for entry into the region to have their travel insurance, so you must still purchase theirs, even if you already have some. They recommend, point seven, they recommend that you purchase it prior to flying in. I said that you can get it online, but again, otherwise, you can just get it at the airport. Some of these are repeats in here, like about the cost. Again, $22 for those, 3 to 17, and, infants, 0 to 2 years old are free. So some of those are just repeat information. What happens if I don't have the mandatory insurance? Travelers without the required insurance may be denied entry into Zanzibar. You don't want that to have flown all that way, and then you can't enjoy the island for however long. That would really suck, and you can't get that money back. So you can pause the video here. I said top 10, right? So like here, it's 1 through 7. And again, a lot of this is already, a lot of the main things you want to know is kind of covered in like the first 1 to 3, 1 to 5 top questions. You want to know the age and for how long it lasts and things like that. So you can pause the video here so that you can take note of this, screenshot it or something like that. Okay, and then here's the final 8 right in here. Pause this, write these down, if you need them. So I didn't go through all of them because there were some repeats up in here. This is like the main thing that people wanted to know. If you're not a resident, you will have to pay the $44. So it's not like an arm and a leg or anything like that. So yeah, I'll include the websites for you. I'm seeing some come up online here in my search that I'm going to put into the video description. So one I'll put in there is visit zanzibar.go.tz. I'll put that link in there for you. And then zic.co.tz is the other one that I'll put in the description. Always do your own thorough research as well. Again, I just wanted to kind of use this as a springboard and make you aware of it for your next trip to Zanzibar. So that's basically it. It's not a lot of information, at least for me to give you right here. If you have additional questions, they have FAQ pages on the websites that I'm going to include in the description for you. But before I go, I want to invite you to our upcoming Move Abroad in 3 Easy Steps workshop. It's January 26th, 2025. Let me show you a little bit of what we're offering here and what we're going to be working on together when you buy your seat. Let's take a look. So here you go. Your dream life abroad, achieved in 3 simple steps. You can find this at AwakenWithMark.com, our website. So here's where you can purchase. Okay. Beautiful stone town. I can't believe that's where I live. It's pretty awesome. So, just a brief rundown, okay? Picture yourself finally ready to go. You've pinpointed your dream location without breaking the bank. So, my family did the same thing, and we want the same thing for you, okay? That's just the opening right there, right? So, after 3 years, we're still thriving abroad. It's amazing. You can read more of this thorough breakdown if you want. If you're new here, here's the rest of my family, my dad, Mark, my mom, and my brother. All right, Marlene and Daniel. So, how the Move Abroad 3 Easy Steps virtual workshop equips you. It equips you with a focused goal so you can know your why, pick a country, research. That's number two, with our AWM tools. Budgeting, so important because traveling abroad, moving abroad is not cheap. So, we're going to teach you how to learn your current budget, itemize things, and then learn the target budget of the country or countries that you're interested in. Okay. So this is going to be a 2 hour Exit America virtual workshop. That's the what for who? Those of you ready to leave America now. Okay. When? Again, 26th of January, 2025 at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay. It's going to be on Zoom. And early bird pricing is happening right now. It ends December 22nd. December 22nd. So it's $75 right now, okay? And then prices increase December 23rd. All right. You get to discover the 3 core values to your success. You get to find out if you're ready to move abroad. You get a tool to pinpoint your dream country, like cost analysis tutorials, online library of travel resources that we've created. You get a tool to help you enter a country legally and stay there, a tool to help with immigration requirements. You get to ask us, all 4 members of my family, your burning questions about living abroad. Okay, tried and true evergreen strategies, as well as quality of life and things here in East Africa. You can ask us about Rwanda. You can ask us about Tanzania, Zanzibar. Those are some of the places we've called home living abroad. You also get the workshop recording free. Okay, you'll get that right after the workshop is done. Exclusive free gift, your epic move abroad e-course. Okay, let me show you something here. This workshop is a bundle deal that includes your Epic Move Abroad e-course. So that's coming. At the time of this recording, we've recorded all the modules for it and we're editing it and putting it together for you right now. The e-course is going to cover the 3 simple steps that we'll do with you on January 26th and much more. Okay. The strategies plus insightful course modules will all be wrapped up in this bundle deal. Okay. The launch date is to be announced. So again, what we'll be doing with you on January 26th, it's a workshop. So we're going to have homework and activities for you in this 2 hour event on Saturday, January 26th. Okay. Again, this is about a focused goal. We're going to help you put away all distractions and focus on what you and your family want to do, live abroad. That could be in Africa, an African country somewhere. That could be someplace else in the world. These are evergreen research strategies. If you're new here to this channel, we always encourage people to research, research, research. Couple YouTube videos like this one with workshops, courses, books, newsletters, put it all together so that you can create the clearest picture for you and yours when you board the plane. So yeah, one, focus goal. know where and why. You got to have an emotional why. You got to have a reason. Why do you want to get married? Why do you want to move abroad? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to be an athlete? There's always an emotional reason that you want to do something. Okay. My family wanted to retire abroad. We wanted our money to go further. We wanted to eat healthier food. We were tired of the American brand of racism. Racism is everywhere. We were tired of the racialized life in America and the way they do racism. I don't like racism anywhere, but I wanted to get away from the police brutality and all those other things, getting rid of critical race theory and stuff like that. And I wanted to be free and independent. Those are just a few of the reasons that I and my family boarded that plane and flew out of the United States for Africa. And you might have different reasons for going to Africa or any other country. The world is truly your oyster. That's what we've learned in these 3 years. And again, you get to ask us questions about what it's like to be retirees, about our visa experience, about being digital nomads, about what it's like interacting with continental Africans. Are there any other expats? Is it wild animals all over the place, you know? Cultural differences, embracing cultural differences. What's it really like being outside of the United States? Because living in an African country, of course, is different than Costa Rica or something like that. But there are some overlap when it's just you being out of the United States. So you get to sit down with me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and ask us what that's like and take note of our experience and apply it to your plan to move abroad. So that's it. Again, early bird pricing, $75 right now up to midnight December 2022, December 23. Prices increase, okay? And again, this is just one part of an expansive online course that you've already bought. By buying your seat in this workshop, you're already automatically enrolled in our online course. It's just forthcoming. So I hope you're excited about that. I hope the tutorial I took you through for the mandatory travel insurance to Zanzibar was also helpful if you're thinking of traveling or living in Zanzibar. I hope that that was very helpful. And I hope you click the links in the description to learn more about the mandatory travel insurance for Zanzibar. And of course, follow the links in the description to book your seat for our next workshop, January 26, 2025, the Move Abroad in 3 Easy Steps virtual workshop, which automatically enrolls you in our upcoming e-course. If you want this whole deal, follow the links in our description for the thorough breakdown to purchase your seat, and we'll see you soon. Be blessed.